very lucky with that aspect. So, all right. So Kim, tell me, how is your day going? How is it in Australia? You like where you live? Everything good?
Oh, Australia's the place to be.
I'll be there in
of course,
July.
of course, I'm biased. I'm
But
biased, but it's a beautiful place. I love.
yeah,
I'm probably outgrown where I'm living now. I'm ready to, find somewhere,
I'm
as in
very
like the
I'm
town.
I'm very anxious to come to where I'm very anxious to come to your country. Very anxious. I'm getting so excited.
You're gonna love
Um,
it. You're
but
gonna love it.
I'm getting nervous. The shit that's going on in America right now, I'm scared to come back into the country. But even though I'm a U.S. citizen, they might still deport me. I don't know. I'm
Oh my
scared.
goodness.
I'm.
Yeah, I would be too. But you probably want to stay here in Australia. It's just
I,
yeah, we don't have any of that stuff going on.
I know. I would stay, but my family is here, and yeah, I can't. I don't
Yeah,
know. But the thing is, what I do, I can do anywhere. You know that, right?
yeah, exactly. You
So,
will fall in love with Cairns, though. It is the
I
most
know.
picturesque,
I'm already
beautiful
falling in love, and
place.
I'm not there yet. I'm gonna fall in love, and I'm not even there yet.
I know. I'm desperate to move back to North Queensland. It's just amazing there. It's
It's
just absolutely amazing.
five because they are deporting U.S. citizens. Do you guys understand what they're doing? They are deporting U.S.
No.
citizens in America now. Do you guys understand this?
Wow.
They can't do
No.
that. It's
Wow.
against the law. They cannot do that. But they've done it. Naturalized citizens, they are deporting them.
Why and how? Like how?
They think they can get it. Oh, you just have to read about it, honey. You just have to read about it.
Yeah, it's too depressing. I don't.
Yes,
I,
they
I
are.
avoid the news because it's all negative, and I'm
They've
trying to
they've
stay
already
positive.
they've already deported dozens and dozens and dozens of U.S. citizens. You guys have to understand this. This is what's going on in America
Wow.
right now.
It's very sad.
Yeah, it's because of somebody that's in the big house, the big White House.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and you guys don't realize that that I don't want to keep talking about it, but they've gotten rid of U.S. citizens that are here legally. They have thrown them out of the country. They can't do that shit without due process, and people have done nothing wrong. Yes,
The
they
Australians are
have.
very laid back, and we try to avoid a lot of negative sort of news and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
half the time we sort of don't know what's really going on, or to
Well,
the
that's
extent
what's
that.
going on. They are getting rid of dozens and dozens of legal residents in the United States.
Where are they sending them?
They're sending them to Venezuela, Ecuador, wherever they want to. They can't do that shit. They just, yeah. You guys
Wow.
don't realize this. They've been doing this shit for the last month. You guys don't understand. You guys don't realize that they've done this. They
No,
have.
well, not every. I mean, there probably
Yes,
are
they
people that
are,
don't
Maria.
realise.
Yes, they are. They fucking have. Are you kidding me? They have already sent dozens and dozens of U.S. citizens have been taken out of the country.
Very sad.
No, they've deported. No, they've taken U.S. citizens out of the country. You guys, come on. You guys think. Look at this. Yes, they are. They're U.S. I'm not going to debate this, you guys. They are U.S. citizens. Yes, they are. I'm not talking about the illegal are legal. I'm not talking about the illegal aliens. I'm talking about U.S. citizens. They've been, you guys, they have kicked U.S. citizens out of this country. Are you kidding me? You guys have not read the news. You're joking, right? Sorry, Kim. I don't mean to hijack your reading. Give me a second. They have
No,
done
you're
this.
right.
They have done this. Look it up. I'm telling you. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. They are doing this. This. I am not spreading shit. This is true. Yes, born citizens. Yes, it's not misinformation. No, it's not. They are take the ICE is arresting and holding these people and deporting them that are born here in this country. I'm getting ready to start. I just wanted to tell you guys that if you guys don't believe it, then you're not listening to what the important people are saying. If you guys actually think this is not happening, you guys have to get a grip. All of us are now. All of us are now. All of us are now in danger of this happening to us. I'm telling you this right now. I am not. I am serious about this, you guys. I'm serious about this. All of us U.S. citizens are in danger of this happening to us right now. That's all I'm going to say, because it's been happening for the last month, and you guys have not paid attention. Okay. All right. Very good. Sorry about that, Kim.
That's all
Sorry,
right.
you guys. I cannot see
You're
the
very
chat.
passionate.
I'm very passionate because they have not watched the news. They have been taking U.S. citizens and putting them in other countries. You guys don't know this? How do you not know this? How? Are you guys that blind? I'm just telling you, are you guys really that blind? I know. All right, let's start over. Not yet. Oh, it's the truth, Leon. It's the truth. Look it up. I'm telling you guys right now, look it up. They have done it numerous times. I'm just telling you guys, why would I lie? Why would I say that? Why would I say it if it wasn't true? I have no reason to talk about this if it wasn't true. None. I'm just being honest with you guys. I have no reason to lie about anything. I don't lie. I'm not a liar. All right, Kim, sorry.
The best policy.
Yes. Yes, my friend. Yes. You know what's funny, Kim? You know what is funny? Wait a minute. Okay, this is what's going on. I'm swiping to my left on my page. And when I look at where your profile picture is, there is an AI picture of you. That is interesting. I wish you guys could see this. So when I swipe left to do the what is it called? The real-time performance, over your page is a blonde AI picture.
Yes.
Is that really? Do you have?
It said when it came up to, I don't know, talk, it said save your AI picture or something.
I love that. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
I thought looked most similar to out of all the rest.
I love that. Wow, that's interesting. And when I go back to my main page, I see you. But when I swipe left, I love that. It's beautiful. You picked a good picture of yourself, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
All I'm going to say is this, you guys. Look it up. Follow Aaron Parnas. He is not afraid to tell you guys the truth. Aaron Parnas on here. He has 3.5 million. Aaron Parnas. Look it up. I'm telling you right now. Don't take my word for it. You guys don't have to believe me, but all you got to do is do your research. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, Kim, so how are you doing tonight? I'm so sorry I just wasted 5 minutes of your time, but I'm trying to shock people and let them know what's going on in this country because they have to know.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
They have to know. You guys have to know what's going on because you are at risk of being taken out even though you're a U.S. citizen. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, darling, how are you doing, Kim? It's good to meet you. It's good to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, you too.
So tell me, how can I help you, my friend?
So I guess I just want a bit of, at the moment I'm very lost with things that have gone on in my life currently.
I'm sorry.
And I'm just looking to find my direction or my path. I'm looking to find a job that I'm passionate about and just seeking relationship advice, with the current situation with my relationship and just a little bit of anything that anything that comes through. Like I also lost the father of my eldest 3 children 2 years ago to homicide. So I don't know if he comes through or anything.
Oh
like that.
Yeah, I just got goosebumps. I definitely can be able to talk to him 1,000,000%.
Yeah,
yes.
I miss him so much. I wonder if he hears all the conversations I have with him. And,
honey, I'm telling you what, he hears everything. He hears everything. Yes, he does. He hears everything. Everything you talk to him about, everything you tell him about the children, he sees everything. This is what you don't understand. He sees everything.
He'd be heartbroken then to know what's happened right now, everything that's gone down. So yeah.
He I feel like he always wanted the best. Now, were you guys like together off and on kind of thing?
We were together for 13.5 years. He did spend some of that time in prison. So yeah, you could say on and off during those times. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry what happened to him, first of all. I have to ask you something. Was there a something that somebody held in their hand to do this to him? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the the little pew 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 pew. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling for him, and I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
It's horrible. I'm still grieving, and it's just horrible. There's been no justice.
Was this about 2 years ago?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's just heartbreaking. It's hard to, even though we'd broken up, we were still like best mates. Like, you know, we could just talk to each other about anything and everything. So
yeah,
I miss that.
I get it. I get it. Um, it was terrible for your children. How are your children coping with that? With the loss of their dad?
It's been a horrible journey for them, and you know, having to turn off his life support and see him knowing what happened to him, and it was heartbreaking to watch that.
Let me ask you something. He's talking about his chest. Did it happen in his chest? Because he's talking about his chest.
The back of his head was hit with.
Okay, I gotcha.
Obviously, it affected his breathing. Yeah, like he had to be on life support. So
okay, so that's what he's talking about. Okay, he's talking about. Okay, that's what I'm hearing about his chest. So he's on life support. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for what happened to him.
Yeah, it's been a horrible journey, and we really hoped we could get him some justice, but apparently not. It seems it's just. And we hope that he realizes that we tried. So
he knows. Stop. He knows, darling. He knows that you tried. I promise you, he knows that you tried. He does.
Yeah.
He knows. He says, "Listen, I know that." I just got goosebumps. He says, "I know that you tried everything. I know that you tried everything."
I've got goosebumps also right now.
Yes, and that's just him working through us and touching us and being around us. Thank you, Benny. I am, you guys. I'm doing a psychic mediumship. I thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Let's see what else I'm hearing. Because somebody asked what was going on here. I guess people come on here don't realize what I'm doing. They say, "What's going on here?" So I try to explain it to them. Let's see what else. So he's making me feel like he was rushed to the hospital. Yes.
Yeah, airlifted. Yeah.
Airlifted. Okay.
Yeah.
Was this wasn't somewhere near Melbourne, was it?
It was in Melbourne.
Shut up, because I just heard Melbourne. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
100% in Melbourne.
Wow, because I just heard Melbourne. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Spot on.
Yeah, I love it. You know, they're the ones that tell me. Listen, they're the ones that tell me. I don't know anything. Good morning from Switzerland. Hey, somebody from Switzerland's here. This is my friend Kim from Australia. I'm doing a reading from her. Welcome to my page. Oh my gosh, I love it. So let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Maybe he could answer.
Yeah.
Maybe a month ago, I had this big plastic box that was in a very stable position, sitting on top of my wardrobe.
He knocked it over.
3:30.
He knocked it over.
Ow! Yes, it fell on the ground and it woke me up.
Yes. It was around 3:00 in the morning.
Yes.
And that's when they're very active. I just got goosebumps. Yes, because he wanted to talk to you. I guess I don't know. Yes, he knocked it over, and I don't even think this plastic box was very light either. I feel like it was kind of heavy, and he took a lot of energy to do that.
Yes. Yeah. I thought, how could that? There's no possible way it can fall. There's no possible way.
No, it's just him. Doing that. Yeah, that was him. Just swatted. He just swatted it off. You know. It took a lot of him. You guys, hey, you guys.
Was I meant to find something in there? Was there a message?
No, he's just messing with you. He was just messing with you, sweetheart. Let you know that he's here. I don't know if he ever did this with you when you guys were together, when he messed with you when you were sleeping or something. Maybe he woke you up at the same time. I think that's just what he was trying to do at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
But he knows it used to freak me out, so I thought it was him straight away. But yeah, I thought, no, he wouldn't do that to me because he knows how scared I am. Like, I get freaked out easily.
No, honey, it was him. Do you have a Michael or a Mike around you, sweetheart?
No.
Or an M name? Or an M name? Just an M name?
Michaela, that's mine and Sheldon's daughter.
Oh, I love it.
Together.
I love it. Yeah, because
we've got 3 children and she's our second daughter.
I love that. Do you have a J name? I literally just heard J.
A middle name, Michaela Amber J.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Her dad's middle name was J. Sheldon J. Yeah.
I love that. Like Joe or Joseph or something. No. It's okay, no worries.
No, it was just J, as in J.
Oh, like J, the name J. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's okay. Take your time. I love your AI. I can't tell if they're talking or not. Let me look better. I think it talks if you talk, darling. That's very cute. I need to make one for me, I suppose. I don't know. But it's a very beautiful picture.
How cool.
What?
I said, how cool. I didn't know that it would talk, possibly look like it was talking.
Say something. Say something. Let me look. Say something.
I'm having a wonderful day today.
Oh yeah, it's talking. It's talking. It's talking as you talk. And it opens its mouth as you're talking. Your AI picture. It's a beautiful picture. Very beautiful picture, by the way. I wish I could. I wish I could show it to you guys, but I can't. I mean, I can't. Give me 1 second. I want to show people. I want to show her what it looks like. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Beautiful. So when you talk, it talks. I love that. I love that. Yay. Oh, somebody from Morocco. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Benny. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Wow, that's amazing. I love that. Let me see what else he's telling me, honey. First of all, he said wait. Did you have to decide to pull his plug?
We all made a decision as a family together. And,
okay, but you did it. But you did it, right? Listen, I think he would have been.
I think he wouldn't want to be left like that.
No, I think he would have been brain dead anyways, darling. There was no hope for him. You understand this, right? There was no hope.
Well, they did. They checked and they said there was no brain activity.
Yeah, that's what he's telling me. He said there was no brain. There was too much brain damage, no activity. Did this person not get caught that did this to him?
They claimed self-defense and got away with it.
No, it wasn't self-defense. You know that, right? It wasn't self-defense.
We had substantial evidence to prove otherwise, that it wasn't
If
self-defense.
it was
the detective said that as well.
If it was self-defense, how could that happen in the back of his head?
Twice, too.
No,
Twice.
That's such bullshit. That's such bullshit. And they got away with it?
They got away with it because in Australia, the law, you have to be able to prove absolutely without a doubt, which we thought we could.
That's how it's supposed to be here too, but that doesn't always work. That's how it's supposed to be here too, but that doesn't always work, you know?
Oh. Yeah, so, and I don't know, I think there was a bit of racism involved. Sheldon was an Indigenous man, and also he had a criminal history, so the DA didn't want to fight, wouldn't let us take it to trial, and just wouldn't even look at the evidence as, I guess they just wouldn't spend the money.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Let's see. He wants you, listen, darling. He wants you to know that he is at peace. That's what he wants you to understand. He says, I'm at peace. I'm okay with what happened. I have to ask you, was he in his 30s or early 40s? Your kid's dad?
So how old am I?
I just heard 42. I just heard 42.
He would have been 51 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he might have been telling me 52. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
Not too young.
Very young. He was a good dad, wasn't he? He was a good dad, wasn't he?
He was a good dad when he wasn't in prison, yes.
Yeah, I know. I have to ask you something. Was he in prison because of something that he might have ingested, if that makes sense to you?
Yes, yep, that was a lot of his problem.
Okay,
addiction.
And he says, okay, that's why I have to be careful what I say on here, so I have to be careful how I word my words. And I probably shouldn't have said what I said when we first came on here, but people in America have to understand that this shit is happening to legal people in the United States. Sorry, but it's true. All they have to do is look it up and find the right information. That's
It's not something you would say. You wouldn't say it if it wasn't real.
No, I wouldn't say it if I was not looking into this, if I was not hearing about legal American citizens being held by this group of, these enforcement people. And
I feel like I can feel your energy of how passionate you are about it.
I'm very passionate, but it scares me in this country. So I'm scared about coming back to America. I'm being scared when I come back from Australia. I'm not kidding either. I'm scared to come back. I've never felt this way, and I'm 55 years old. I have never seen this country and this ever happen in this country ever. And I'm scared.
You're welcome in Australia.
I know. Oh my gosh.
We're cool people.
Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. I believe it. No, I know your country's beautiful. I cannot wait to come. I'm legitimately scared. Even though I don't really have a criminal history, I have a little bit of criminal history. Even though I was born here, they're shipping people to Libya, some African countries, of course, Ecuador, Venezuela.
Maybe you need to postpone your trip then until you know.
I can't.
That the
It's a school trip. I can't do it. It's already set in stone. It's a school trip, and so
Okay.
I'm just praying for the best. You know, they should have no reason to detain a bunch of children and their guardians.
Positive mindset. Don't manifest it any other
I'm
way.
not. I don't plan on it. But this is a real concern. And literally, Kim, and you've never talked to me before, but you can tell that I'm very upset with what's going on in this country. It's very disheartening.
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
I get a nervous wreck because what if they stop me and decide to ship me off to Finland or something, even though I'm an American citizen? And this is happening. This Kim, I'm promised this is happening. People don't understand what's going on in this country. I don't get it.
It won't happen.
It won't happen. It won't happen to me, but there's a lot of people this happening to. And it's unfortunate.
It is.
Let me see what else. Let me see. Yeah, he just said that's total bullshit. He literally just said that's total bullshit.
He's a real character. Like, he's so funny. He's just, he's just my best mate.
You guys were friends besides just having children, weren't you?
Yeah, well, after we separated, we were still really good friends. We could tell each other anything. Like, he would ring me up and we'd joke, and we had a good relationship outside of, when our actual relationship ended, yeah. We had 3 children together, and, for their sake, But not just that, we just liked each other in general as friends as well.
No, definitely. I can feel that. And he said, listen, I know we didn't work as a couple, but he was very thankful for being friends with him, very thankful for being his friend. Because you guys could really tell each other anything, honestly. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You guys would just talk to each other and tell each other everything,
Yeah, exactly. It's hard not having that person around to do that with now, so...
Yeah.
But I still talk to him. I go to his grave and I talk to him. I'm sure he hears it. And I talk to him here at home and I dream. And
he hears, listen, I'm going to tell you something. He comes in your dreams, doesn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel, now you're talking about your love life, right? I feel he's talking about you finding a new love. I feel that will still happen for you in the not too distant future. He's talking about you finding a new love. That's what he's talking about. I heard new love.
Well, I don't want new love. I want my current love.
Well, you have somebody now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe. So
we don't live together anymore.
You don't live together? Okay. Well, no, then I guess he's just maybe, I don't know what he's talking about, but I heard new love. I don't know what that means. But are you struggling? You said you guys were struggling, right? Are you struggling right now, you said?
Yeah, we have been struggling.
Do you guys sometimes have like disagreements?
Yeah, but mainly it was because he has used certain things, and it affects his ability to be normal.
I'm telling you, honey, you need it. To be honest with you, you need somebody that doesn't do that, because I just feel it's very hard for you to be with somebody like that. I'm just being honest with you.
I know, and it wasn't something that I go out to deliberately select, but unfortunately, it just happened that way. And but new beginnings, and hopefully, and he's committed to not doing that anymore, and us having a good life together.
That would be amazing if he did it. Now, does he treat your children pretty good?
My children aren't here, but he did. He did.
What, your children are grown? Is that what you mean?
My 3 eldest children are grown, and I had 3 younger children at home. But due to a little trick that my husband, who I'm not divorced from yet,
I'm sorry.
He didn't return my children, and I've got to fight to get them back now through the court.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I am so sorry.
So I'm really doing it tough. I'm grieving. It's like I'm grieving them because I can't see them. He won't tell me. Yeah, it's just hard.
Because you are grieving them. You are grieving them, sweetheart. Of course you are. You're grieving the. I'm
a mum, and I'm nothing.
Oh no, you're still listen.
Their bedrooms or anything. It's just horrible.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Oh man, it's tough, man. It's tough.
I just want to know if I'm going to get my babies back. Like, I'm going to keep trying to fight for them, but, you know, it costs a lot of money legally. I'm going to have to sell my house to be able to afford the court costs, probably, to do
honey,
that. So,
I'm so
I'll
sorry.
do anything. If I have to lose my house, I don't care.
I'm hearing yes, so hopefully that's going to happen for you. I heard yes when you asked me that. I heard yes.
Yeah.
So I hope that's the truth. I hope that it does work out for you. I really do, because it's got to be difficult because you lost your babies, and I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, it's really difficult, especially when you're a mum of 6 children, and you know you've dedicated your life to being a mum and stuff. So it's
you didn't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You know, you just don't deserve it.
No, I didn't deserve it, and I'm sure the lies and the deception will eventually come out. So, and I'll get my babies back.
Like I heard when you asked that question, I heard yes, Kim, about the babies back. But to be honest with you, I don't know if it's going to work with this guy. I don't know if he's going to stay clean. I'm just being honest with you, Kim. I don't know. You need to find somebody who doesn't do that shit. I mean, I feel like for some reason you're just drawn to these type of people. I don't know why.
And you know what I've been told? It's because I have a light, a very bright light, and a lot of people that I guess are emotionally avoidant and things like that are drawn to my healing capabilities, because it's always those sort of people that are drawn to. I don't know. It's frustrating.
I know. I get it. I totally get it. I do. It's not easy, is it?
Well, I have a big heart, and
I can tell you sound like a wonderful person. You deserve a lot. You know, you deserve a lot.
I deserve someone who values me and is feels blessed to, you know, and love me.
Yes, you do. You deserve that, darling. You 100% deserve that, sweetheart. You do. You really do. Let's see. Let's see what else I'm hearing. What else were you asking me at the beginning about what you wanted me to look into? I forgot. I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Because now it's just me, and you know my children are gone, and I just feel really lost. I don't. My job finishes next Tuesday, and I just don't know what direction to head in. I just want to find something I'm passionate about doing, or start a business, because I think I would be super. In fact, Sheldon and I had a business together which we were super successful in. But yeah, I'm just a little lost, and I don't know. I want to have some direction.
To be honest with you, I think you just need to listen to your gut and listen to your heart, because they're telling me that you'll find the right thing to do, the right way to go. That's how they're making me feel. I feel
stuck. That's what it is.
I know. Well, you know what? With my energy healing, I can help you feel unstuck and maybe give you some clarity to see what you might want to do, if that's something you would want me to do for you. Because I have very good energy healing, by the way. I'm a very powerful energy healer.
Okay. Yeah. Radio.
This is what somebody said. It says, well, then you need to, this is what she says. I'm going to read to you. She needs to set boundaries and stick with it if she wants to attract better men. And ultimately, it's up to her. Should focus on getting her children back. Yeah, I agree with that. And I know you are focusing on getting your children back.
That is my focus. 100%, that's my focus.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I'm not entitled to love someone in the process or have a meaningful relationship. So, yes, that's my focus. But, you know, I also want to find my person too. Children grow and they, you know, lead their own lives, and, you know, you're left with nothing.
Yeah, that's true, darling. And that's the hard part, you know.
So, yeah, exactly. I've got to think about that too, you know. Out of those 3 children that aren't with me, you know, one of them's 15, the other one's 11, the other one's 7. So
they're getting older. You know, they're getting older, aren't they?
They're getting older, exactly. And my first 3 children, they're out leading their life and doing amazing, besides, you know, still grieving their dad. But, you know, they don't give you much thought. You know, they're living their life.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, and I know that I've got to live my life also. I have just lived my life for my children and always put myself last, and I think that I need to make changes going forward.
As a mom, we always put ourselves last, don't we?
Yeah.
I put myself last for a long time.
Time.
I put myself last for a long time. I need to start putting myself first, but I put myself last for a very long time, unfortunately. But there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm living my best life now. Look what I'm doing now. I'm a psychic medium I just become psychic medium 16 months ago. This month it is 16 months ago. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? 20, 13, 14. Yeah,
Sheldon's
16
first daughter is about to have a baby, just in case he doesn't know that, and his second daughter just found out she was pregnant.
He knows, darling. He knows. Sheldon knows.
I know.
You don't have to worry about Sheldon. He knows. He says, I'm here for everything. He says you will find your way. Try not to worry. He says you will find your way.
Okay. He always had so much confidence in me.
He did. I can tell he really did. And I know things would be easier if he was still here, but unfortunately he was not. I have to ask you something. Do you sometimes feel him around you? And you dream about him a lot, don't you? But do you sometimes feel that he's around you?
Sometimes I'm sitting in my room and I feel or I see just in my peripheral vision
yes.
And I try to avoid it and think because
that's him.
Freaks me out a little bit.
No, don't be freaking out. He's showing himself to you because he wants you to know that he's there with you. Do you sometimes feel like somebody's laying in the bed with you as well?
I haven't felt it in the bed, but I've definitely felt him in my room. And my dog immediately wakes up in the middle of the night, whatever time, and starts barking. And she is fixated on certain spots, and I know for a fact straight away it's him.
I know that you know it's him because of what he did. He knocked down that plastic box. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
that scared me.
What?
It scared me.
Well, of course, because you woke up out of a dead sleep. Of course it scares you. Yeah. He said, I'm sorry about that. He says, tell her I'm sorry. I wasn't meaning any harm. But I think he was lonely. He just wanted to talk to you, and we woke you up. I have to be honest with you, sweetheart. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm always here for you. I'm always open to, him connecting with me in my dream or something, just not in a scary way.
But it's never been scary with him, though, has it? I don't think it's ever been scary, has it?
Oh, no, just the fear of the unknown, not 100% knowing that it was him, but generally feeling overall that it was him, but not that being confirmed. You know what I mean? That sort of thing concerns me a little bit. Just, I was like 85% sure, yep, that has to be him.
It was him. Don't worry about it. It was him.
And the owls, he constantly, does he put owls in my way when I'm driving all the time? It's like,
yes, the owls that's a big, big sign for you is the owls. Yes, I see that. Also, since he passed away, have you found any coins laying around in weird places?
No, I haven't.
No coins, huh? Well, maybe he'll start doing coins for you now, sweetheart.
Sometimes I've been really broke and I've just about turned this house upside down looking for coins.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But no, so I haven't found any.
What about feathers? Have you found any feathers?
I have found a couple of feathers and I've put them in a special spot in my room.
Yeah.
And I know that that's a message from him.
Oh, it is. It is. Like when you find like the white feathers or the gray feathers, that's what he's telling me.
Yeah.
Owls are a big thing with you. Like I know you see owls more than you ever have since he passed, correct?
Yes.
You see them everywhere, don't you?
It's always when I'm driving.
He wants you to know that the reason I think he does that is because he just wants you to know that he's there to protect you. Owls have a very long history of just being very spiritual, especially back to the Native Americans. You know what I mean?
It's also his totem spirit. He's Indigenous Australia, and that's his cultural,
I knew it. I freaking knew it. I was gonna ask you that because I feel like he was.
Yes, that's his spirit animal. So yes.
And you know that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Like each cultural, like what do they call them? Each culture anyway, in Indigenous ways here in Australia.
Yeah.
The native people, they have their own like tribe totem animal spirit, and his was an owl.
Yeah, and so you knew as soon as you saw that first owl that it was him, yeah? I think he is actually one of the owls. I think he came back as an owl. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like he is that owl that you see. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same owl that you see all the time.
And it's always a white one.
Yeah, always. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
It is. And do you know what? One time it landed in the middle of the road, and I was speeding in my car, and I thought, I'm not hitting that owl. That's Sheldon warning me.
And it disappeared.
I swear to you, just 100
it
meters
disappeared.
up the road, a big pig ran in front of my car. I would have hit that and probably killed myself.
So you stopped because of the pig. Wait, so you stopped because you didn't want to hit
the... I stopped because of the owl. I didn't want to hit the owl, which was in the middle of the road. So because I stopped for that, otherwise I would have been speeding and hit that pig. Huge,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So I know he's there protecting. I know that he did that on purpose to make sure I didn't crash.
Yeah. I agree. No, what you see was 100% him. And that's just crazy, you know? No, I don't have... Somebody's asked me if I have a husband. No, I don't have anybody. My husband passed away 18 months ago, you guys. They want to ask a question. Yeah, I lost my husband 18 months ago. I was married for 34 years, and he died 18 months ago, you guys. So I'm single. I'm alone, and I get lonely. That's true. I'm a very lonely person.
For that.
Thank you.
Loss as well.
My husband...
Hard, isn't it?
My husband died from the same way that Sheldon did. My husband died from that way. That's how my husband passed away.
Oh, wow. It's hard. Very hard.
It's very hard how my husband, he did that off and on for 30 years. So I never did anything. I never wanted to do anything. But yeah, losing my husband, I live in Kentucky. Losing my husband was, 34 years you're with somebody. Look, I'm 55. 34 years with somebody is a lifetime. We only knew each other for 6 weeks, Kim, before he passed away.
Exactly. And Sheldon and I were together for 13 and a half years. So
and that's nothing to laugh at. That's nothing to laugh at. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I want to tell you something about Sheldon. He's in a really good place. He just wanted me to tell you that he's in a really good place. He just wanted you to know that. He says, I'm okay now. He says, he said he wants to, listen, hold on. Yes, he has peace from the ADDICTON, but he also has peace from what happened to him as well. And he also, he thanks you for doing what you did about unplugging the switch, unplugging the cord, because what did you call it? Unplugging the life support or whatever.
Life support. Yeah.
Because he said, I would have not wanted to live that way, but you had a feeling that that what he would have wanted, yes?
I 100% knew.
Because he would have not wanted.
No, he wouldn't have wanted that at all. No way.
Does he have Aboriginal in him?
That's what I mean. He's Aboriginal, yes, half Aboriginal.
Oh, okay. I did. Yeah, I heard. He was beautiful, wasn't he? He was a gorgeous guy, wasn't he?
Good-looking man, yeah, and really, his personality had so many people, everyone was drawn to him. Like just a really funny, just a happy-go-lucky man. Yeah, very well liked.
He was a good guy. He just had a problem, he just had a problem.
Yes, and that's it. And unfortunately, it took over his life.
That's what happened to my husband. Unfortunately, that's what happened to my husband, sweetheart. And there's nothing.
Very sad.
It's just one of those things that my husband. Hi, you guys. My husband he was his own person. I couldn't tell him what to do.
Sheldon was the same. They're very determined.
They're very determined. Somebody said, you should have done something. I'm like, what could I have done? I worked 12-hour shifts back then. I worked at home instead. I worked 12-hour shifts for this company. I could not be around him 24 hours a day. I had to work because my husband could not work because he was disabled. So what was I supposed to do, What was I supposed to do?
Anyway. Like Sheldon used to, and part of his cultural heritage, he'd go and walk about. So he could disappear for 6 weeks, and I knew that he'd be on one of those binges,
Yeah.
And so what can you do? Like, I couldn't find him. He was very good at hiding, that's for sure.
Very much so. Like a typical, he wishes, he regrets. I have to ask you something. Did he get hurt? Is that why he started on what he did? Did he get hurt or something like that?
Unfortunately, he was doing a crime at the time, and he was heavily intoxicated under the influence of something, and so a vigilante person took it too far and smashed him in the back of the head with a baseball bat.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I'm definitely seeing that. I'm definitely seeing that.
He'd called the police. He'd even called the police, and he could have just walked away. He didn't have to take his life.
No, he didn't. Maybe he scared this person. Was this at this person's home? Is that what it was? This person's home?
No, it was a shop, and just because I've already, got information about what happened. There was some time Sheldon would have left peacefully. So, and this man hit him in the back of the head as he was going out of the shop twice. So
no wonder why he had such brain damage. That's why he had brain damage. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Listen,
half of his brain had already died at the scene. So
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Besides his skull being cracked a lot,
Exactly, it was cracked from one side of his face to the other. It was a severe hit. That's not self-defense. Sheldon didn't try and attack him or anything. So
listen, it is what it is, and
all for $15 out of a donation tin.
Wow, that's all it was?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. He says it is what it is. He says, I'm in a good place now. That's what he wanted you to know. He says, I'm in a good place now and I'm okay. That's what I wanted you to know, he says. That's what I wanted you to know.
I'm glad. Okay.
He said, yes, it hurt when that happened to me, but he lost unconscious so quickly that he really didn't feel anything. I hope you know that. He didn't feel anything, darling. That's what he wanted you to know. He said, listen, you're going to get your life figured out. You just got to do it. You got to make a plan. He says, write things down, make a plan, and you'll know what's best for you. He says, you'll know what's best for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just taking action now, I guess, procrastinating about so many different options, and I've got to pick something and make a plan, like you said. Yeah, exactly.
This is what I tell people to do. Make a list of pros and cons for each one, and whatever outweighs the other one, you'll know what to do. Sometimes if you just write stuff down and, just say, oh yeah, this makes sense. Sometimes writing stuff down, you can see it better,
Can you tell him I love him and miss him?
He knows that. He says, I love you too. I know that. He says, I know that.
Yeah.
He said, he says, how I died was horrible, but at the same time, he just wants you to know that he did not feel anything. Did you hear
the rap song that his son sang to him as we turned off his life support? His son sang that Lose Yourself by Eminem to his dad. It was so beautiful.
He heard it. He said it was beautiful and gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
He said it was,
he said, so amazing.
He said, I heard everything. He says, I heard everything. He said, I heard everything you guys told me. And I have to ask you something. Do you have lights flickering in your house?
Yes, I do. That's the other thing. And he sets off my smoke alarms, all my lights in the bathroom.
And even if you change the batteries, the smoke alarms still go off, correct?
Yes.
And when you ask me to stop,
I say to the kids all the time, that's your dad.
It is.
Your dad,
no, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It definitely is, sweetheart. It definitely is.
I knew it was him.
Yeah, that's what he's telling me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Benny. I said, it's sad to hear all this, but I'm happy to watch you. Thanks, Benny. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. Appreciate you, darling. Sorry, I call everybody darling. Don't take offense to it. I call everybody darling. Sweetheart, honey, I call everybody that. Babe, no.
Does he have any messages for his 3 children? He would be so proud of his son right now, who's come a long way after it affected his son quite.
I hope you listen. I hope you share this reading with the kids because I think they would like to listen to him. My YT. It's Tubi. You know what? You and Tube together. That there is a link in my profile, and it'll be the one that you see today with my red shirt on. You'll be able to find it.
Okay.
He says.
I asked that
no, go ahead.
His son's very angry with him for leaving.
Yeah. He says, listen, He said, it's technically not my fault. I know when my son's mad at me, but I just ask him not to be mad at me because there's nothing, who knew this was going to happen to me? Who knew this was going to happen to me? I didn't know I was going to get hit with a baseball bat in the back of the head. Who knew that? He says, please don't be angry with me. I love him so much, and he's so young, and he's not young, but I mean, he's Still young enough to that it upsets him,
19. Yeah, he's 19.
That's a baby. That's just a baby, to be honest with you. He's just a child.
It is.
19 is just
He
a
is.
child, But at the same time, he says, I love my son. I'm so proud of him, but I want him to forgive me because the only way he can really move on with his life is to forgive me for leaving him. I did not choose this. He says, I did not choose this at all to leave my son.
He's finding it difficult to forgive his dad, and I don't know. He's finding it very difficult. He's just so angry with him. And
I know, and it's not good for him. He needs to let this go. It's been a couple of years now. Listen, he's still grieving. That's why he's angry, because he's still grieving. But I just want my son to know I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of the girls. You have 2 girls?
Yeah.
He says, I'm so, with him. Yeah, because he's talking about the girls. He says, I'm so proud of the girls. I'm so proud of him. I just want them to all be okay. And I just want them to know how much I truly, truly love them. I would do anything to be here with them. I just wish circumstances were different, but it was my time to go. It was just my time to go. That's what he's saying. Just my time to go.
Yeah.
He says, I want our son not to be angry. I want him to let this anger go because it's holding him back in life. He needs to let this go and be accepting of what happened to me. If he can do that, then I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to get him to let it go, because maybe just in time that'll happen. Yeah. Maybe
I think in time it'll happen, but until then,
until then he's still doing amazing considering.
Yeah, I know that. So he wants all of the kids to be okay. He loves the girls. He loves the boys. He loves all 3 of the children. Boy, not boys. He loves the girls and the son. And he just knows they're doing amazing. And he says, I'm so proud of my children. I just want them to know how proud of them I really am.
They'll listen to this and they will just be in tears.
Yeah,
but, it will be so good for them to hear it.
Yeah, they will. But this is the thing. He's okay. He said, I want the kids to know that I'm okay and I love them more than anything else in this world. And he said, you'll get your foot in somewhere. You'll find your footing. You'll get there. You just have to listen to yourself and listen to your heart and listen to your gut. 100%.
And his second eldest daughter wanted to know if she was driving her car one day on the highway, and if there's too much weight sitting on a seat, it'll set off this alarm thing in her car. But she said there was no weight there, Mum. It was like he was sitting there beside me.
He was.
Was it him?
Yes, it was. Yes, 100% him. Yes, of course it was.
Yeah. Okay.
He just wants to still be around the children. Even though he's not here, he still wants to be included in their lives,
I think Baden, our son, gets angry because he doesn't feel like he's felt any message, or doesn't feel like he's felt his father's presence, but his 2 girls have.
He's definitely here because he's angry. He needs to let the grief. If he lets this go, he will get these signs. This is what he has to understand. His anger is holding him back from hearing what he needs to hear from his father. You need to let him know that.
Okay.
He needs to release that anger to feel from his dad. His dad doesn't think he's ready, first of all. I just got goosebumps. When I get goosebumps, that's my confirmation. Please tell me you did.
Oh my God, I've got goosebumps too right now.
Yes, that when I get goosebumps, that is my confirmation of what I'm hearing is the truth. That he said he needs to release being angry with his father. Then he will start. He's not ready to get signs from me because he won't let it go. He won't let this anger go. He needs to let it go, he says.
I hope he can. I hope he can let it go.
Listen.
He's a really amazing young man. He just, I'm so proud of him.
And he is too. I'm very proud of all the children, but he looks a lot like his dad, doesn't he?
He does. He's very handsome.
Yeah,
he's
very
a lot
handsome.
taller than his dad. Because he's got the height of my side of the family. He's a very handsome, amazing and the girls are very beautiful.
Of course, you guys are good-looking you guys are good-looking people. Of course, you're gonna have good-looking children.
Yeah, and they've got that nice toned skin because of his indigenous.
Yes, I feel like they get dark in the summer. I feel like they can dark very easily.
Yes. Yeah.
Me too. I do too. Listen, my dad was half American Indian, half Spanish, and so so I tan very easily in the summer. My grandfather.
Half Aboriginal, half Spanish. Half Aboriginal and half Spanish was Sheldon's.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My grandfather was half American Indian, half Spanish, and so I get very dark in the summer. Very dark in the summer. Yeah, and I keep it. I keep it
very
most. As you can see, I've only set it out in the sun once or twice this year, and look how dark I am already.
And you don't burn as in peel, or my kids are the same.
No, I don't.
Beautiful skin.
I don't. I burn, but then the tan stays with me. I love being tan. Of course, I know there's sun damage and everything, all that stuff. But listen, Kim, I'm sorry about raining at the beginning, but people have to understand what's going on in this country. That's what they're doing.
That's okay. I understand.
They're doing this shit to American citizens. It's just crazy, the shit that they're doing. It's terrible. But listen, Kim. Listen, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me do this reading. And this was. I will be back soon on here when I have another reading. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Bye, guys. Take care.